Do you have cake decorating, baking, or pastry experience?
I'm a self-taught baker. I taught myself how to roll my own fondant. I have no cake decorating experience outside of going to maybe a few classes at Michael's. Um, yeah, a few classes at Michael's for decorating. I never really, and I really didn't learn too much there. Wilton classes, I really didn't learn too much there because they really weren't trying to show me or teach me what I wanted to know, really, which was a better way to roll fondant and to lay it down. They don't really get into depth in those courses, so I went to a couple classes and that was about it. But other than that, I'm basically self-taught. Everything from the gum paste to fondant rolling to decorating, everything I self-taught myself.
Is there a specific genre of food or desserts you like to bake or cook?
Um, I really like to cook it all. I'm a foodie at heart, so I like to eat. I like sweets. I love all that. I love making cupcakes though. I mean, they're quick, they're fast, they're easy. You can also decorate them with the fondant and gum paste. And but I definitely like making cakes too because I like just having to be able to create something nice that's going to bring a smile to someone's face or to create a masterpiece. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to feel good about that.
Are you creative in the kitchen? How elaborate and creative are your designs when baking?
I think that I'm very creative in the kitchen. I'm an innovator. I like to think outside of the box. Um, when it comes to like different things, and like I said, I always like to push the envelope. I don't want to give you something that you already saw before. I'm going to do it. I'm going to put my own little twist on it. So I'm definitely an innovator. If you're going to bring me a picture of a cake or a cake that you want and it's a liquor bottle, I'm gonna try to stand it up. I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to do whatever it takes to make it original and make it my own.
Tell us any interesting details about yourself or anything that makes you stand out.
I'm just a crazy, outrageous, lovable, arty, life of the party. I have personality and pizzazz. That's just me. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier, I like to do it when I do it. I like to do it big. I'm like, I'm a head turner. That's what I like to be like. Who doesn't like out? Let's get this. Who doesn't like to be the center of attention? I mean, I love to be the center of attention, but in a good way. So I mean, that's just me. I'm lovable, I guess.
What is your favorite topic of conversation in a social setting?
Oh, I'm a gossip hag. I'm always on the blogs. I'm always on media takeout. I'm always on the YBS. I'm OMG, gossip, wherever. I'm always in. I need to be in the know. I need to know what's going on in the industry. That's my favorite topic of conversation. I want to know who's dating who's wearing what, when them Louboutins come out, who designed that dress Rihanna wore on the cover of Vogue. I'm into all that. So yeah, that's me. I love gossip. So that's my choice of conversation.
Where do you get your recipes? And how do you put your own personal twist on them?
I've got my recipes from a bunch of different places. A lot of times it usually starts with the internet. I might find a base recipe and turn it into my own thing. Like I have one recipe called for a cupcake. It's called Cherry Hill Mall, which is a chocolate cupcake with it has cherry filling inside, and I named it after Cherry Hill Mall. It's another Jersey Mall's kind of popular Jersey Mall. I named it after that. I also have a peaches and cream recipe where I use creamer, where I use French vanilla creamer, and I basically top it with the peach buttercream and splash a little caramel on top, and voila, there you go. I always try to take it and twist it to my advantage, or whatever I think will be good. That's what I do.
How would you rate your skill level when it comes to baking, decorating, pastries, and desserts?
Well, I've been doing this now only for 9 months, and I think I'm doing excellent for 9 months and not have any formal training. I would say that I'm not average. I'm definitely above average. I don't know if I'm quite to that expert level, but I think not too many ordinary and regular people can do what I do. So in my mind, I'm at expert level, but I'm always striving to learn more things. I'm always challenging myself, and I'm always willing to learn new things.
How would you rate your decorating skills when under time constraints?
Uh, well, I would say that no one likes to be in a stressful situation. No one likes to be under pressure. But at the end of the day, it's like when it can get very stressful, but you have to try to focus in and do what you got to do. Yes, you're going to get stressed out, but at the end of the day, I always finish the job and I always give it 110%.
What, in your opinion, makes a great cake baker or decorator? Describe in detail what makes someone a bad baker or decorator.
To be a great baker or decorator, you gotta have it in your heart. That's not really, I mean, it's something that can be taught, but you gotta love what you do. You have to just really be into it, and you have to really be like, that's, that you have to take it and make it your own. That's what makes someone a great baker. That's, you can go to school for 18 months or 12 months or however long, but if you don't love what you do, then you're not going to be good at it. It's going to show. It's going to show whatever. What makes someone a bad baker? I mean, I don't know. Like, you got to know how to cook. You got to know how to put your skills. So if you don't know how to do the basics, then of course you're going to be a bad baker.
How do you think you'll handle quick fire type challenges and working in a group for bigger challenges?
Quick fire, of course, is going to be stressful, but I'm about getting that money. So I'm doing any and everything I got to do to win. And if it's a million quick fire challenges, I'm going to do a million quick fire challenges because I'm trying to get to the end result, which is the big money. And that's what I'm here for. So with that, the quick fire challenges, I'm not really, of course I'm going to be nervous. But at the end of the day, I'm just trying to get to the bigger picture here. Group wise, I'm always, I don't have a problem with, groups, anything like that. I think I've always been a team player. I like to do what's in the best interest of the group. So I'm not really one of those type of people. I don't have a problem being a leader, but I don't have a problem being a team player neither. And if I do feel as though that there's a leader that's not leading us in the right way, or I will step up and say something about that. I'm not no mute. I'm down for being a team player, but at the end of the day, I'm down for us coming together and winning this challenge. And if somebody got to take a step back in order for that to be done, then so be it.
What kind of role do you generally play in groups?
I could say that I can always take the leader role. Like, I don't mind taking the leader role. I don't step up. I've never been a follower. The first time I ever followed anybody was on Twitter. Like, I've never been a follower. I've always tried to step up and do what's right for not only me, but for the group at hand. So, I don't have a problem being a leader and stepping up if need be. But I don't have, like I said before, I don't have a problem with being part of the team either and being just a team player and letting somebody else take lead also.
Are you competitive in nature?
I can't say that I am competitive. I think everybody's competitive in nature, whether it comes from basketball to football to just little things. Kids playing hopscotch, kids playing kickball. I'm definitely competitive in nature in the sense that when I do go out, when I step out, when I step into the party, like, I want to be that head turner. Like, I want to be a bad mother. I want to be the one that comes in the building and shut it down. So I guess in that sense, I am a competitive person.
If you're up against other contestants, will you be competitive in order to win the cash and prizes?
You already know I'm laying a smack down. Jersey's coming to represent. I am the next great baker. So don't underestimate me because I only got 9 months in. I'm coming to win this thing. I'm going ham, as they say, hard as a mother. Let's do this.
How do you handle stressful situations? How do you react?
Sometimes stressful situations can be hard to deal with, but at the end of the day, when you have a job to do, you gotta pull it together, get it together, and get the job done. That's it. Cry about it later on. You ain't got no time to cry about it now. Cry about it later on.